So entering the boat, this is what you see. The companionway steps coming down, and the salon. It's a very nice, very big salon. You have space for 6 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, with 2 stools. We have 2 stools. The second one is in the forward cabin for now. And you can also seat 8 people should you wish. It's still spacious enough with 8. It's not cramped, it's spacious enough, but with 6 it's super spacious. The table is in fact really wide. It's I don't know if I can show it with my hands, but I have big hands, but yeah, the table is like I believe over 1 meter wide. Then you have a settee on the other side. It's fun to lounge on. Oh, there's a armrest that you can push down. This is the library. We put all our books behind those elastics to keep them in place. If you don't like those elastics, you just remove them. It's like 3 minutes work, and you won't ever see that they were there. You won't see the attachment points. They're all hidden behind the ledges. So the painting, there used to be a TV there when we bought the boat. So we basically put the TV on this, I think it's a VESA mount, I'm not sure anymore, but I'm pretty sure it's a VESA mount. So should you wish to hang a TV, you can put it there. I've prepared all the cables for that. If you want cables, if you want to do it, here are all the cables. There's an antenna cable that goes all the way to the top of the mast. There's no longer a TV antenna on top of there, but the cable still runs all the way up there. And then the other cables, the audio video cables, are ending up here behind the chart plotter. If you want to connect whatever here as some kind of player, or you want to further connect the system to the speakers of the boat. The boat has 2 speakers which we never used. We use a Bluetooth speaker. Second speaker is there. There used to be a radio. We removed that as well, because with the internet, who cares for TV and radio? It's all over, I believe. But you can still put everything back if you want to. So here at the chart table we have a Iridium Go. We have a 12-inch chart plotter from Raymarine. We have the electrical control panel with 12 volt on this side, and AC on this side. We have an AC outlet here. This is a selector switch for your source of your AC power, whether it's going to be shore power or inboard power, like a inverter or generator. This is the start-stop control panel for the generator. We have another outlet there, AC outlet. We have 2 more AC outlets here for the Galley. This is the air conditioning output, so the cold air comes out there. And if you combine it with the fan that's just on top of it, you can turn the fan towards the kitchen, and all the cold air is going to be blown into the Galley. While you work there, you can be in the cold air. Or you can turn it to this corner here, and then you can lounge here and get cold air on top of you, or that corner and you get the cold air there. So it's very convenient. The fan on the other side, same deal, but without air conditioning, just straight air. You can orient it to the settee here and lounge on it and be cooled by the fan, or you can turn it and work at the chart table on your laptop or whatever and be cooled down like that as well. So usually you don't need air conditioning, obviously. You just sit at anchor in the wind, you open your hatches and the wind blows straight into them because the boat is facing the wind at anchor, and you get plenty of cooling from the airflow. So there's a lot of natural light and ventilation to 3 hatches, opening hatches. This one, and these are 2 windows, port lights that are closed. And then 2 more hatches here in front. This one has the blind closed on it. So you have blinds on both sides, and also mosquito nets. This is mosquito, this is blind. That's on all the hatches and in every cabin as well. And then of course you have big side windows, and here right above the galley it's an opening porthole. This is an opening porthole. That's another opening porthole. On this side as well, big side window. It's a good height to look out from. If I'm 6 foot, when I stand here I can easily look out of there. If you're a little smaller, it's going to be harder. And also when I sit down I can look through the port lights here on the sides. That's pretty much the case for everybody. It's very nice. So the chart table has lots of storage space under here for your charts that nobody uses anymore because it's all digital. Under here, all shallow space as well, little gizmos, a big drawer, and here you have shelves. So when you come down the companionway, the boat is laid out as it should be for a blue water boat for sailing. You come down, you can go straight into the head here, toilet. It's right here. You come down and you can go straight to the galley if you want to snack or cook something or eat or drink a coffee or whatever, make some tea. Also when you're eating outside, it's just at the stairs, it's easy to bring stuff up and down. It's much more convenient. And the chart table is also right at the companionway, which is also a requirement for the olden days. But no, as I said, all the charting is done on tablets and chart plotters. We don't use the chart plotters anymore. We never use the 12-inch chart plotter. We use tablets and phones now. We have a Wi-Fi, NEMA over Wi-Fi on the boat, so all the boat data like the wind, the speed, whatever, it's all, even AIS, it's all on the tablets and the phones. There's the chart plotters are pretty much no longer needed. So in the galley you have cutlery drawer here. Now a nice pantry here. You have 2 fridges. This is a front opening fridge, just traditional fridge. This one here is a top opening fridge. Both fridges have their freezer compartment, so they have a small freezer compartment in each one. The cooker has 4 burners, so you can cook many things at once, like you can do your coffee and your omelette and your sausages or whatever you want to eat for breakfast all at the same time. You don't have to make your life difficult with fewer burners. We have the exhaust fan, the kitchen fan, so you can have some additional light here. Switch on the fan. This light here is both the red light and the white light for the kitchen and the whole boat. When you put it on red light, it's powerful enough to illuminate the whole salon and galley at night. You have a microwave oven together with induction hub that's stored under here. This is the induction hub. So those two together allow you to cook electrically from solar power. Our record is 4 months where we cooked only with the microwave and the hub, the induction hub, without using the generator or plugging in ashore. Just 4 months straight, nothing else but electric cooking from solar, straight from solar. So this storage space is big enough for a mini dishwasher. Should you ever want to install a dishwasher as well, from the design from the factory, it's foreseen, this space was foreseen to accommodate a mini dishwasher. Then we have a double sink. So this is hot and cold electrically pumped tap water. You can change the temperature like this and open it and close it like this. The other one here is for filtered water. So we have water that will come out of this knob instead of that one, so it comes out of there. So this allows you to drink tank water and filter it before you put it in your bottle or glass. It's very convenient. We used to buy only bottled water before this boat, but ever since I installed the filtering system, we have been drinking from the tap, and it's so much more convenient to not have to bring bottles aboard and with dinghy and so forth. So this is a foot pump tap, and you can choose to have this one give water from the tanks, fresh water, or from the sea water. So there's a valve under the floor here, and depending on the position of the valve, it's going to be fresh water or seawater. We never use seawater. We don't like salt in the boat. We tried it once for a couple of days, and you could see a little bit of like salt deposits and so forth, and we stopped immediately. We didn't like that at all. We always rinse off before we come aboard. We don't want any sand or fresh or salt aboard. So this is also your overflow for the water maker. When the valve is set to fresh water, you leave this open, you fill your tanks with the water maker, and when the tank is full, it starts dribbling out of here, and you know it's time to close off the water maker. So there's also a big gas oven that I didn't mention, but yeah, you have 4 gas burners, 1 big gas oven, 1 electric cooker, and 1 electric oven, microwave oven, 2 fridges. What else? So there's also the handrails here that are good. When you come in under sail, you can always hold on to something. You can also hold on to the galley and to this bar here. So between those you can hang on quite easily, and this one is very practical to go into the head. Yeah, I think that's about it. So very spacious, easy dining for 6 here, down here. More if you want to sit closer to one another. And then I think one of the major selling points for this boat, the huge galley, because yeah, the galley, the countertops, that's basically not just all the storage space and the 2 fridges and the big cookers and everything, but the countertops, that's very hard to find. This is all true countertop here, up to here. This is not true countertop, this is an opening fridge, and should you work on there and then need something from the fridge, then you have to move it all around. And most boats are laid out with those opening hatches on the countertop, and you don't have any true countertop, or hardly any. Here you have a huge amount of true countertop, and here as well. And we also have the like closing panels for the sinks. You can close off the sinks, and then this becomes a countertop as well. You can, for instance, close one of the 2 sinks and leave the other one open, and then you have again way more space to work. So you can easily work with 2 or 3 people in this galley. You can have 1 person at this end, 1 person here, and 1 person there, and that's 3 people working at the same time in the galley. And it's yeah, it's an amazing galley. That's we bought this boat for the galley. Well, my wife. I like the showers. But yeah, it's a very comfortable boat. As you can see, it's very spacious. You have plenty of water with the water maker and the big tanks. You have plenty of electricity with the huge solar panels and the huge battery bank. You can go out for weeks and months on end. We didn't plug into shore power for 3 years until now that we're at the dock here to sell the boat. So yeah, you don't need. We didn't run the generator hardly. It has 740 hours on it. Yeah, it's all been solar power, and it's just the best home away from home. Huh? It's excellent. Okay. So 2 more details I forgot. The upholstery on all the seats here is about 7 years old. We still have the original upholstery from the boat. That original upholstery is as good as pristine. There's one tiny little speck on it, but other than that it's pristine. This upholstery that we have on now shows signs of wear, and you can choose which one you want to use yourself. You have both. This is like faux leather, and the other one, the original one, is textured canvas. It's textured fabric. It's very nice. It's beautiful. It feels nice. Yeah, it's as you wish. So another detail I forgot to mention is we have a little library here behind the backrest in the corner, and these spaces here we use as pantries as well. It's amazing how much you can put in those, and it's readily accessible as well. For you don't need to open up seats, or because under the settees and so forth, of course there's more storage space everywhere, but you don't need to with those little spaces there, you don't need to open anything, any cushions or anything. It's just you can grab it immediately, and it's very convenient. Okay, that's it. That were the last details about this boat, about the inside.